forgot. I gotta change a bunch of stuff. On the YouTube side of things, I have to change a bunch of stuff. It's been a sec since I've streamed. Just been working for a lot of working. For me anyway, a fair amount of working. I'm getting used to it, I suppose. The new job and all that stuff. I do have to like import a bunch of tags and stuff from my stream. I don't think tags do as much as people expect. I think these tags are like just in case someone misspells something. According to the tooltip. I think title and that sort of thing is more important. Category, maybe. Magic the Gathering. And I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Pop this over here. Okay. Sammy should be running. I got my stuff up. I'm hurt. 9 out of 17 HP. Interesting. Let's see what our deck looks like, because it has been a few moments. We just added Core Spirit Dancer. It gets additional stats for every aura attached to it. That's aura, not equipment. Interesting. Crusader of Audric, which is pretty good. Gets stronger the more creatures I have out, which these are all single creatures, but I do have some spells that generate more than one creature at a time. My most expensive creature is this one, Flying Vigilance Trample. Choose an artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. Can't cast those spells anymore. So it's kind of a whatever I want to block kind of thing. We're pivoting towards more of a Saproling deck. So Fungal Growth has been added. We got Fist of Ironwood as well, which is another Saproling card. And honestly, that's pretty much it. Wait. Pollen Blight Wings. That's an insane card, but it's also extremely expensive. Same cost as this. But it is an aura, and we say put it onto what's-her-face. It gets pretty strong pretty quickly. Yeah. There's not really all that much else going on. We have a few too many cards, but we'll figure that out down the line. Since the last time I played, I found out that Armadillo Cloak and Unflinching Courage are not the same, even though they have the same effects and everything. The reason why they're not the same is Armadillo Cloak basically has the same text as Lifelink, except it's possible to trigger it multiple times and stack those this effect using Armadillo Cloak. That's not possible with Unflinching Courage. So this would be better in a deck that gets stronger based on how much life you have. Okay, that's all the random stuff out of the way. I should check to see if my mic is showing up. I'm gonna lower myself a little bit. Okay. And now we got some funguses to kill. We kind of want to clear out this entire place of funguses, including the boss. Right now, we don't have that much HP. Is that tree interactable? No. The easiest to kill would probably be the small boys. And honestly, I don't know if I have enough HP to do this. But let's give this a shot. So we're going first, and we have 2 lands and a Birth of Meletis, which is good. The reason why that's good is because this will guarantee that we'll get another land. It will also produce a wall too. We just have to kind of like get our stuff going, because the enemy is going to get strong very quickly because of how Saproling like spores work. And if we have Should have blocked that. If we have any kind of removal, we need to use it on a specific. We need to save it for a specific enemy. Okay, now we have a little bit more defense. We also have our toughness acting as our power, and we've increased the defense, and given everything we have, vigilance. The only issue is, no, we don't have any real creatures. We only have the defender. Throw out the bread, because that will allow us to pull another card. We can't afford it right now, so we're just going to eat the bread for some extra HP. And did play a land, right? Yeah. Okay. Gotta block this. He doesn't have Death Touch. The enemy is not considering my my cards. He thinks I have a 0/5, when in reality it's more like a 5/5. Okay, we now have a attacker. Next turn we'll be able to put Unity onto everything. I thought that was something else, actually. Throw this onto him. Reduces some sapperlings. We're going to go ahead and use this to get everything an extra 1/1. And we have trample. Oh, good. That gets rid of that 0/5. That thing was a little bit iffy. Okay, we're just going to throw out the creatures. Okay, we're getting ahead. It's using Fungal Bloom to really jam out the friggin' exile target creature you don't control. For each creature exiled this way, it searches their library for a basic land onto the battlefield. Each creature. We're saving that. It's a board wipe. It's a white board wipe that's asynchronous. Like it's just all advantage. We should save it till we need it. Also, we're at the point where we could just go all in. There we go. First win. Wasn't expecting that to be so easy. Come on, fungal. That one card. Yeah, I didn't get it. Put a spore counter onto Death Spore Thallid. Remove 3. Create a 1/1. Sacrifice a sapperling. Target creature gets 1/1. There's no limit to how many times I can sacrifice. So I could use this and a shit ton of small sapperlings to basically take out whatever creatures I need. You gain 1 life whenever it enters, 1 life. It's a land that gives me just plain mana. Wow, that's really powerful. It's not something I'll be using, but it's really powerful. Enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. It's pretty decent. 4/1. Stats and the cost are a little bit weird. Controller must sacrifice 2 swamps or Mold Demon is buried. Okay. That's, we got another elf wizard who can make 1/1 green sapperlings or give stats. I mean, that's pretty decent. It's alright. It's alright. We kind of want that Fungal Bloom card that we saw in that last one. So really, it's just about getting ahead of the enemy and being able to just leverage lifelink and just weaponize like pure freaking like intimidation. He's not quite at the point where he's scary yet, but we'll get there eventually. We're gonna do Triumph. This will give my Weasel... Yeah, he's a Weasel. This will give the Weasel lifelink. So even if he attacks this next turn, he's not going to kill me fast enough to really make me worry. Do that. Fungal sprouting. I only have first strike on the weasel though, which it's useful, but it's not like wowie zowie good. I'm gonna do this to get 4 more sapperling tokens. It was the amount of tokens I get is based off of this guy's power. That's a scary one. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, draw a card and create a 0/3 white wall. Okay. It's each turn, so I could just do this. Oh, here we go. How much mana do we have? 6 mana is needed, and we don't have that much, do we? We have 2, 3, 6. So next turn we can use Winds of Abandonment to finish that off. Creatures you control, Defender gained Exalted. Okay. We're just gonna hold off this turn. I knew he was up to something. And we Alpha Strike. This should finish him off. That creature destruction spell I used is good, but I have to end it that turn, otherwise he's going to get a little bit of an advantage. Alright. Put a Spore Counter on this boy, remove 3 and create a 1/1. Sacrifice a sapling to gain HP. It's kind of cool. That could be kind of cool. Spore Counter, remove 3. Sapperling, treat it as a 1/1. Sacrifice to give this guy 1/2 until the end of the turn. That feels like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Like, it reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never played it though. Target creature gains haste until the end of the turn. That's not good. That's not very good. 3 Spore Counters too. And this we can use to sacrifice a Spore Counter. When this dies, create 3 1/1s. Okay. Still none of those cards were the ones I was looking for. That's unfortunate. We're getting some money though. I'm up to 800. Probably shouldn't try to fight any of these actual mushrooms. Like, those guys I was fighting just now were kind of weak compared to these actual mushrooms. The Golgothi fungus. Let's take a quick look to see if there's any more of those little boys. And I don't, I'll be honest, I don't know if these dungeons actually restock the enemies and stuff like that. It's possible that once I kill something in here, that's it. Of course, all of these guys spawn out in the out in the field as well. Hey, another one. I knew there would be another one somewhere. She's weak until she gets some auras on her, but like, I do have a fair few like this one. I only have 2 mana in hand, where I can use Raise the Alarm to get some units out. Also, the weasel is really good. So we'll get the weasel out. Shit. We need more mana. Gotta block him. We need more mana. He has the thing that allows him to increase. Well, there's that. I'm gonna exile this guy right here. That brings everything back down to their original, amounts. Okay, there's mana. He may calculate that he has all that he needs to win. God damn it. Okay, we got a wall. Shit, man. I can't attack or make use of tail because he's so far ahead. This would only give me two 1/1s. No, this wouldn't give me two 1/1s. I was thinking about something else. Does lifelink even work with Tree Folk Umbra? I'm not sure. That's okay. Had a bad start on that one. Okay, we need to run. We lose this, there's a chance that a piece of our armor will break. And I bet it'll take more mana, or money, rather, than normal if I lose this. I'm gonna equip it to you. And that should give you a 1/1 every turn for a little while. He's not attacking because he wants to preserve his boy. I don't think the Spirit Dancer is going to be able to do much for me, so I'm going to have her block. We'll do this just to get the wall, because Battle of Bredegard is going to duplicate all of my tokens. I wonder if that works with equipment as well, come to think about it. When he enters, sacrifice an enchantment. I guess goodbye, Builder's Talent. Like, there's equipment that's available that is considered a token. Okay, throw this out. We don't want to fight right now because Baleful is out. He's getting some pretty scary looking things out. Ooh, ossification. Let's ossify that bell holder. Auto that. Probably should have not autoed that, honestly. I do need to block this. Don't have enough mana. We might be able to make this one do damage, enough damage to kill him if we need to. I'm willing to sacrifice these two to kill that. This isn't looking too great. Throw that onto him so that he can kill whatever he blocks. Throw this onto him so he gets stronger. Okay, that might be good. No, it's not, because he realized that he could just win. That's okay. We have 1 HP left. God damn it, I keep going the wrong way. The features of this area is kind of blocking me here. And I think my shoes are destroyed, so I'm not moving as fast as I could. And there's nothing but flying enemies, like, following me. Alright, we made it to the town. We only lost like 180 gold. I don't think that there's a place that just straight up sells sapperlings, is there? 600 gold. Could try to go for a booster. That's... Oh, hey, is that a sapperling? Well, I'm taking that. What? How many crystals do I have? 50. Okay, let's hit this real quick. Maybe I just got lucky with that sapperling that was in there. Also, this is a pretty good card. I'm going to go grab that. Ooh, the Rat King. I gotta grab it. It's one of the best rats out there, honestly. So when this enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards, and you may reveal any number of rat cards from among them. Put the revealed cards into your hand. So basically, it allows you to just search for like the first 5 cards in your deck for rats. And you know, rats can be good, especially when you friggin' snag a lot of them all at once. Not really seeing much here. Let's reroll this one just to be funny. Draft is foundations. I'm not a big fan of drafts, if I'm being completely honest. The jump starts is what we're kind of looking... Shit. Jump starts are more what we're looking for. Did I just accept a no mana hand? I sure did. Alright, well, we're conceding. I'll just take a step into the, this place. A red goblin. I'm looking for a certain enemy type. Beholders would be interesting, but I don't know how many cards we could possibly get it from a beholder deck. Like, how many beholders could there be? I guess demons. I guess they're I think they're considered demons as well as like beholders. And I guess they have goblins too. Goblins. This will allow me to grab an extra land for free. We're gonna throw this out because that will make it so that these will deal damage when they're when they block. Throw that out. I don't have any more lands. Arboreal Grazer's kind of good, kind of. Okay, that's a problem. We need some way to kill it. Because if it kills something, it creates a 2/2, and that's what it really fucked me up that one time. So we're gonna throw this onto him. And we'll get some additional tokens there. How much mana do we have? We're gonna throw a Llanowar Elf out. And next turn we'll get the Crusader out. Sacrifice that. That's exactly what he did last time. Crusader is 7/7. We're gonna throw this out to buff up the Crusader even more. Yeah, he's too scared to fight now. And if I put this Armadillo Cloak on the Crusader, now it's doing enough damage, and it has lifelink. to keep me alive for whatever the guy. He killed it. Can I use this? No, I cannot. He's still afraid, which is interesting. Oh, it's because of the reverse stats. Could increase my creatures like defenses for this attack and then just attack, but what was that? Each player rolls a d20 if one or more opponents has that chaos can't attack or planeswalkers that they control this combat. So as long as I keep winning, this thing can't attack. Got it. Ooh. Honestly, we're doing all right. Okay, couldn't attack again. He has 3 HP. How many guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fighters. One more turn and that one thing will be ready to duplicate my tokens. It's fine. I have 24 health. And now he has one less blocker. Okay, next turn we'll be able to attack. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this onto him. Okay. Now I just do this. Creatures I control get one defense. And I do it again. Creatures I control get 1 defense. And can I do it one more time? Okay. And then we do an alpha strike. Alright. We just overwhelmed them with freaking tokens. Split the party. I got a lot of those. Turn half the creatures they control to their owner's hand, rounded up. Don't split the party. So it looks like it's a lot of D&D style cards, honestly, from the Beholder's deck, which makes sense. Test card, nice. Alright. Still at max HP. Getting cards is nice because I can always sell them down the line if I don't think I'm going to be using them. To the north is the mushroom area. Let's see what's going on over here. Hey, all color shop. With the sliver. Whenever one or more mutants, ninjas, and or turtles you control deal combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on each of those creatures and draw a card. Interesting. Another sliver. Avatar. I mean, Avatar got a lot of support with the newest set, that's for sure. Phyrexian Dragon. White card, a blue card, a black card, a red card, and a green card. Reveal those cards and put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. What that doesn't say is it could be combinations of those elements as well. Though the freaking price is out of this world. But it is a search for every color card. 5 of them. It's a search for 5 of them for 8 mana. Still a real bitch to do. 1-3. We're gonna go ahead and grab this because that could actually be pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna use it right away though. Wait, maybe. We do kind of like leverage our defenses as power. The main thing I'm looking for is Saproling based cards, by the way. Because I'm pretty close to being able to do some silly Saproling things. Oh, hey. When this enters, destroy target creature that was dealt damage, or exile up to 2 cards from a single graveyard. It has decent stats for 3 mana, and its first thing is actually pretty useful. But the second one, there's like easier and cheaper ways to exile cards. It could be good. Maybe use it right after you use a AoE like fire magic or something like that. Equipped creature has +2/0 and menace. Defending player sacrifices a creature. If they do, you create a walker. Seems strong. Because whenever it attacks, that's when they actually sacrifice a creature, not after the attack or during, like, it's not after the attack or after you hit the actual player or anything. Boogs. Can't block. Deals damage. They get that many rad counters. I don't know how rad counters work. I'm assuming it's similar to poison. Island cycling and swamp cycling. I mean, it's mostly useful for cycling. I don't know what fear is. Shit. No tooltip on that either. Well, I mean, maybe I can get a tooltip on that. You know what? Let's double check that. Fear. This creature can't be blocked except by artifact creatures or black creatures. Okay. That's some old-fashioned magic right there. They kind of done away with a lot of the like color-specific cards. There isn't too Walking Brain. That one actually has some interesting cards. There's not too many creatures that I know of in Standard currently that have like conditionals like that. Like, oh, this only works against white cards. There is a few, but mostly those are like reprints from like Foundation. We don't have enough mana to do anything, so we'll keep going. Raise the alarm or the battle. Let's go ahead and get the monk out. He swaps the stats around, so he's actually a 3/3, not a 0/3. We're gonna get the builder's talent out and raise the alarm. This is looking like we're going to be winning this out of just the sheer amount of tokens we'll have. The Walking Brain is interesting because his whole thing is stealing your cards and stealing your units and stuff. Yeah, he just took control of the boy, which is not great for me, but that's fine. We'll do a battle. Start producing more tokens. We can outpace his ability to do this, by the way. So now we have 3. We're gonna have to use ossification on our boy. He just took my Ring of Immortals, which pretty bad choice because I never actually used the ring. So we're gonna get the our former boy out of the way, and we're gonna Alpha Strike after that. Okay. You just took my battle for Betrogard, which is not great because I was about to copy a bunch of stuff. But then again, he doesn't have anything blocking for him anymore. Alpha Strike with everything. Alright. But yeah, fighting the brains is nice because you get a bunch of cards that are based on that. Also, you get the Theron Dynamo, which gives you 3 mana and it costs 4 to get out. It's pretty good. Enchant permanent. You control that enchanted permanent. Gain control of an enchanted enchantment. Okay. The Swarm Weaver. I've used this before, actually. It's pretty good. In fact, it'd probably go pretty good with the Saproling side of things that the deck I'm kind of putting together. Yeah, that Dynamo is actually really nice. Phone just vibrated. Checking something real quick. Freaking... Yeah, we're out here looking for Saprolings. Is this an undead shop? There's also a vampire shop too. If there are 4 more cards among the cards in your graveyard, creatures with power 2 or less can't block this turn when he enters the battlefield. Huh. So it's kind of a counter to like getting a shit ton of tokens. Horror. I tried making a horror deck in modern, or not modern, standard. It was actually surprisingly good. The main thing with a horror deck currently is there's that Marlboro card that you have in from the Final Fantasy set, and that card is actually kind of good if you figure out ways to get it out for free. And the Marlboro card, you know, works pretty well with a bunch of other horror cards that are in modern currently. Okay, it's a rat card. I'm gonna buy it, but I don't know if I'll ever actually use it. I feel like we're gonna eventually just get these rats if we fight actual rat-like decks. Pretty like this is like feels like one of those cards that you'd get a lot of if you fight rats in this game. Oh hey, it's Progenitus. It's a classic 5-color mana like Hydra. Yeah. I never really got into the Doctor Who cards. And we also have a demon shop too. We do have a fair few demons in our card pool too, as we happened to kill a demon, and they were using a lot of Warhammer 40k cards, which was pretty cool. I got a bunch of Warhammer 40k cards as a result. We're not looking to do any undead at the moment. Kind of just browsing the shops at the moment. Not really seeing. That'd be hilarious. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may have target creature get a 1/1 until the end of the turn. So you'd be able to use this to kill off like 1/1 tokens pretty easily. And plus, there's multiple ways to get a whole bunch of lands out onto the battlefield within one turn. My favorite being, my favorite way of getting lands out is probably using a card called Threats Around Every Corner. And what that does is every time you manifest Dread, it puts out a land. So if you have multiple copies of Threats Around every corner on the battlefield, every time you manifest dread, you're getting multiple lands. I don't know what that character is. The one in purple. So we're going to see if we can fight them. But yeah, Threats Around Every Corner is one of my favorite cards from the Duskmourn set, is what it was. And freaking... yeah, it's good because, like, if you play it right...
Sorry, I just think I'm too stupid to understand this.
Yes. Alright, who used that? Who's the nerd who figured out my Twitch? Hey, Dragon Cat. Friggin... yeah, that does... Threats Around Every Corner is really good. Let's go ahead and get the Assault Formation out. There's multiple like decks that I use that use Threats Around Every Corner, and they oftentimes just completely like use up all their lands very, very quickly. Raise the alarm. If you guys are over on YouTube, one of my viewers is using the old full screen alerts that I put together like a long time ago. They're nice. They got some. I got some tricks. I use some tricks to get them working. He countered it? Son of a bitch. What was that? What? How did he counter that? Counter target spell, green spell. Plays this ability as a interrupt. Son of a bitch. That's an enchantment. He could just do that whenever. Son of a bitch. Counter target green spell. Well, he's not countering this. Cancel. What's this do again? Exile target non-token creature. Just a creature, okay. Lizard. Alright, we'll get this out. We'll rely on our white stuff. Lizard. Yes, lizard. He'll counter that, so I'll just get rid of that. He has more mana than I have. Okay, took a good chunk out of him. Okay, used up all of his mana. That's good. That's good. That means I have a chance to get some of this weird shit out. So let's go ahead and do that. And you know what? Parting Gust him. Gift him whatever the gift is. I gifted him a fish in exchange for that card he had out. That was kind of scary. Each player sacrifices a creature. Well, say goodbye to a rabbit. Okay. We're gonna get the armory out. That gave us all vigilance. If he blocks this, it will get stronger. That's the main thing with that one. Son of a bitch didn't block it. That's fine, that's fine. He has 2 mana. Shit. He's got enough mana to block this because this is considered a green card. Oh god, that Death Grip is a real bitch. Mount a vehicle until the turn becomes saddled. Oh, we have Assault Formation. Oh, we're fine. So, Assault Formation makes it so that we deal damage with our toughness instead of our power.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Look that. He popped some food in order to keep himself alive. Also used up all of his fucking mana. I don't have enough mana to cast this though. Fuck. Bug. Yes, 10 HP. We play defensively. Oh wait, hold on. We play defensively? Because we forgot that we need green mana in order to cast the thing. I gotta discard a card. Okay. Okay, this gives flying to whatever it's attached to, right? I don't have enough mana for this, do I? No, I don't. Fuck. Alright. Okay, everything's got a little bit more defense. We're going to attack with everything. And this should kill him. Nice. Easy. Easy money. At least we got virus beetles. 2 less each for each creature that died. Go take a nap, Nerdo. Thank you for the biddies and the lizards. When it enters the battlefield, destroy all other creatures that were dealt damage this turn. That could be pretty good. It's cheap. It can be cheap. You can pair it up with like a fire spell, and that's basically a board wipe. Okay, yeah, that's pretty decent. As much as I like some of the cards in my hand, I'm gonna have to mulligan. Also, I didn't see what kind of character is this? Man, they have a lot of HP. It's not a good sign. Unity, Assault, Boromir. We'll keep this one. Okay. I think we can work with this. Boromir, you're coming out. Does that have Death Touch? What does that have? Shadow. Can be blocked or blocked with Shadow. Okay, great. We're gonna have to kill that somehow. Or outdo it in terms of HP gain. I really need to pay attention to how I'm using my mana. Return it to the owner's hand. That's not good. Well, at least we have a way to get some HP back. That's good. That Bloodghast is not great. Okay, so this has 3/3 instead of just 0/3 because of the assault formation. And we're going to put the ring onto it, so it's going to start growing every turn in terms of power. And we can't really do anything else because we don't have that much mana. Limbus would be good. Yeah, let's do that. We don't have much mana, so we're going to have to hold off on doing that. We're going to go ahead and eat the bread. And we'll continue attacking with him. Oh. Oh, that's not good. What's that coming from? Grave Pact and Enchantment? Oh. Oh, that's bad. You just board wiped me. Okay, well. I have a lot of ways of getting a lot of tokens out. Oh, Assault Formation, okay. Or the Armory, rather. This isn't gonna last very long. That's not good. I don't have any way to generate tokens from here, too. Ugh, that's not good. We may have one more turn where we're alive. Bug. Alright, we'll concede. I just didn't see that enchantment. the Liliana Temple. So this is one of the main objectives of this game, is to free a few planeswalkers, by the way. And going through this temple, I'm gonna try my best to not get into a fight until I get to until I get to a place where I can grab that chest. Anyway, there's no mana in hand. Yeah, one of the main objectives in this game is to do specific dungeons. And well, this is one of those dungeons. Okay, problem with slivers. Every time they get a sliver out, it buffs up all other slivers. It's actually one of the harder enemies to deal with. So this one has regenerate target sliver. This one has sacrifice this permanent. This permanent deals 2 damage to target player, creature or player. So basically he has a way to blow this one up, but before he does that, he can also tap another one to make it regenerate, so it doesn't actually blow up. That's, between these two, that's already a bad situation for me. Alright, we'll get the Grazer out. And that's all I can do. All slivers now have Shadow, which is that one skill that I couldn't block. The only chance I have is if I come up with a way to get HP back, which we need to start with Assault Formation to make the Grazer actually capable of doing things. And then we put Unflinching Courage onto the Grazer. Okay, throw that out. And we just start attacking. That's a lot of freaking... Okay, so Shadow, and whenever a sliver deals damage to a creature, destroy that creature. Whenever a sliver you control attacks, defending player loses 1 HP. Slivers have Frenzy. That isn't blocked, it gets 1-0 and First Strike. So now they're about to get 1-1 or 1-0, which, yeah, I'm dead as shit. Escape the area. Wow, that's... So, I wonder if that makes it so that they regenerate the... Oh god, go gory. I wonder if that makes it so that they regenerate the encounters in there. Is it like a situation where you have to get through it without dying once? Which, I mean, it's totally possible, especially if you have like a bunch of HP. Accidentally put out the wrong mana type. We'll do the talent. He's probably going to use his Canker Bloom to destroy this talent. Or maybe that artifact. Okay. We have enough stuff out that he's getting a little bit scared of my stuff. Let's get the Triceratops out. And then the ring. We're going to put the ring onto the Triceratops so he's getting more, like, powerful over time. And what's cool about this is, this particular creature is, whenever it's dealt damage, put 2 1/1 counters onto it. So, he's going to be getting stronger each turn because of the ring. And it's also going to be getting stronger whenever it gets blocked. Which they will start blocking it eventually. And we can't really attack because we'll lose Boromir. So we're just going to be in a kind of a Cold War state for a little bit. We're also going to put this onto it. And the ring. So now he's at 4/4. Is it worth me attacking right now? I think he'll just kill it, right? So we're just going to hold off a moment. Alright, throw this out. This will get me another land and eventually some more HP and a few other small things. And now it's time to attack. Okay, got some HP back for that. We're not out of the woods yet. Might as well put it onto him. Now we have the Triceratops and the Crusader with decent stats. Okay. He doesn't have any Death Touch yet. Got some HP back for that. I'm gonna go ahead and also upgrade the talent so that if I play another equipment card or enchantment card, it should make me draw a card. Unfortunately, that killed the boy, but that's fine. His whole situation over there is really bad. Especially since I have this now. What I just played was a one-sided, like a board wipe for him. But whatever creatures he kills, like that dies from that, also like gives him a land as a result. So it's, you know, it can be good and it could be bad. So we got the Canker Bloom. We got a special land. It's kind of meh. And we got another copy of this Fungus, which is actually really good. It's legendary is the only problem, so we got 2 copies of that now, which is the maximum that we probably should have in the deck. Ooh, a black-green. Okay, so that can be good, but it's too expensive in terms of mana. Yeah, it's a bit too expensive. It does produce Saprolings. What it does is, when it enters, when a non-token creature you control dies, create a number of 1/1 green Saproling tokens equal to the creature's power. So what you do is you do an all-in and then flash this in during the all-in once they choose their blocks, and then whatever, if it's like they'll probably kill a bunch of creatures, and if they don't, you can also use one of those sacrifice like to draw cards on like various creatures. I mean, it's a really good card. It's just kind of expensive to actually use in terms of mana cost. Ooh. Rats. I see this card way too much in Standard. Death Touch and Lifelink. It's a vampire, shaman. Has a lot of like good synergies with vampires especially. It's cheap to get out. It's flying as well, so it's hard to deal with for a lot of decks. Okay, let's take a look and see what cards we could sell, because I do kind of want to re-roll that one shop. Demi Lich we could sell, and now I have enough money. So we're gonna go ahead and get that. Not sure if I'll ever actually use it, but it's worth getting. Pests. Oddly life-based. Pay 10 life, untap all lands you control, activate only once each turn. I mean, that's kind of good, but at the same time, it's kind of bad. Because if you have a lot of lands, you're already casting every single spell that you have in your hand. So, all the lands that you control, untapping them. I guess it would be really good if you had, like, creature abilities and stuff like that. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 on the, up to 2 target legendary creatures. Draw a card for each of the counters on it. You lose 2 life. It's Assassin's Creed. Elf-based. Here's a weird one. Target creature becomes black and gains fear until the end of the turn. Draw a card. So this could mean that you could get a free attack in using whatever creature that you want. Or this could also mean that you cast it on an enemy creature and then use a black removal spell after that. It's kind of good, especially because it has a draw card. I'm going to go ahead and take it. But it's kind of at the same time. Put 7/1/1 counters onto target non-creature land you control. Becomes a 0/0 fungus creature with haste. It's still a land. This is really good too. Destroy target non-land permanent and all other permanents with the same name as that permanent for 3 mana. So that's basically a counter to a lot of decks that count on getting a lot of the same type of enchantments and stuff out. The only issue is it is 3 mana and it's also a sorcery. So it's slow. But that would be really good against something like an artifact deck. You know, the one that the blue artifact that really like loves putting like copies of itself into the same location. Hey, a fungus, just a straight up fungus. It's not the greatest hand, but I think I can work with it. I just need 1 white mana and we're in business. There we go. We can take a hit or 2. We're going to go with Hop to it first. 3/1/1s. And yeah, we're just going to get as many tokens out as we can because we have Oath of Ajani and Pledge of Unity, so all we have to do is really stack these up. Not worried about the damage coming in. We're going to put this onto one of these. And we have... yeah, next turn we'll be able to get these up to quite a bit. And plus get the HP back that we've been sacrificing to make this happen. Also, we're like getting stronger, or we're getting so many tokens that he has to block. And I think if I just Alpha Strike, he's dead anyway. Yeah. A lot of cards on that one. A lot of new cards on that one. Hey, there's that fungus wizard I just saw. Alchemy card. When he dies, create a 1/1 sapperling. Okay. Very cheap too. 1 mana to do this. Okay. Differently named lands. Hey, I've seen this card before. I've actually considered using this card because I do have a shit ton of differently named lands in some of my decks on Arena. Yeah, this card would benefit from that one creature that like is like pay 10 life to get all your lands untapped. Let's take another look here. I do want that Maelstrom Pulse. I think it's going to be super useful down the line. So we're going to sell that Alchemy card we just got. Let me check something. Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure I have the right scene open on OBS so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Sometimes I misclick and like change the scene on the OBS, and it's like, oh shit. How much did I lose? How much footage did I lose? I've seen this one. As long as there are 4 or more cards, destroy target non-land permanent. Yeah. It's a really cheap, like, destruction card if you get 4 or more cards into your graveyard. It's not something we're going to be pursuing right now. Ooze. Zombie Knight, huh? Get stronger with every creature in my graveyard. Search your library for a land card, put it into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. That's a really interesting thing because that buffs him up, puts a land into my hand, and taps him, which is not something that normally happens with this card because he has vigilance. That would synergize with the Korra card that we currently have. Alright, well, let's keep moving. Check that cave. So we need to figure out what we want to do next in terms of the gameplay. Oh, it's a rat cave. We could go hunting for bosses. We could go grinding for armor. Probably grinding for armor is my best bet. And what that would involve is killing a bunch of enemies, for one. But like specifically, it would involve... let's get rid of this. Yep. It would involve doing the... What do you call it? Freaking arenas, that's what they're called. If he attacks this turn, I can get the ambusher out. Cool. Ambusher comes out for free if you discards a card. Oh. I will go with that. Ambusher comes out for free if you have both a plains and a forest and the enemy is attacking you. A lot of like conditions to it, but he does come out for free, which is really nice. Swamp rat. Not the worst in the world. I can deal with that. Discard a card. We're gonna get rid of the Triceratops. The only issue is I know he has Death Touch in his deck. So stacking it all up onto a single creature is... there's Death Touch. But I just got Flying in first strike. So he's dead. That Saga I used, super nice. Spawning pool. Wait, isn't this... No. Black skeleton creature, regenerate this creature. Okay. I mean, it's useful. It becomes that. It's not a token, is it? It is a bit weird. It's a weird card because it's definitely not a token when it becomes the spawning, like the thing. It's definitely not a token. Do we want to have Hydra's Growth? Or do we want a Hydra's Growth core? I can use Kareth's transformation to stop him from actually putting out any Death Touch for at least one turn. We're gonna Hydra's Growth core. She grows fast. It's not blocking, that's good. I'm not going to block that. Oh. That's not good. He has it's a toxic base deck. So Hydra's Growth, it puts a 1/1 counter onto enchanted creatures, and then every turn it doubles the amount of 1/1 counters on that creature. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, he's not attacking, that's good. We could assault formation. Unflinching Courage would probably be my best bet, though. This would increase her strength and also give me lifelink and trample. So now we're at to 8-10. So even if he infects it, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna stop that because we don't want any more toxic stacks. Put this onto her because she gets more powerful. And we're going to go ahead and put this onto her because it makes her more powerful. Now she has 16-18 with trample and lifelink. Yep, we were able to just punch right through all those rats. Another spawning pool. You may pay 1 if you do. Target player discards a card. I mean, that's the same. I guess that's strictly better than the other rat that makes you discard a card because it's cheaper to get out and then you have the option to make them discard a card. Though I don't think there's a situation where you wouldn't want to do that unless the enemy had 0 cards already. Engine rat? Oh no. Get Boromir out. I'm willing to let him get me. How close am I to having... No, I don't have any of the cards I need for that. I need 6 mana. I currently have 5 mana on the board. So we're going to eat the bread. And it's going to be at least one more turn before that goes through too. Because the lands that I currently have all get tapped. Throw her out. And we'll do the Oath. Okay. That may be enough to scare him from trying to attack again. And next turn I'll be able to do Pollen Bright Wings, and that should pretty much get me into a position where it'll be hard for me to lose. Gains control of Boromir. That's who I was going to put the Pollen Bright on. Damn it. That's fine. Put it onto Crusader. Now when she attacks, she's going to get more powerful because she's going to spawn a bunch of these. Or I was going to throw the Armadillo Cloak on her so that she's generating HP for me. And that should pretty much be it. Because we're about to generate a shit ton of Saprolinks, which also makes her more powerful. Oh, they're little flowers with little feet. Nice. It's cool to see that there's so many different artworks for various tokens, and then like depending on how you spawn those tokens, it will change how what kind of tokens you end up getting. Each opponent loses 1 life. Activate only if you have control of 2 or more black permanents. Well, that's pretty good. It's not actually leeching life, though. It's only taking 1 HP from the enemy. And I got 3 of them. Huh. Equipped creature has lifelink. As long as you have 30 or more life, equipped creature gets 5/5 and indestructible. And prevent all damage that would be dealt. And it costs 2 white mana to equip. That's pretty damn good, especially since if I do actually get like armor and stuff on, I'll be at like 25 HP just starting out. I don't know what black golems have. Does black have a lot of good like artifacts? I don't think they do. The only artifacts I can think of for black are like equip things and like, oh god, equip things and whoops, things that they can equip, and also artifacts that sap HP. That's the only things I can think of for black artifacts. Also, I'm really screwed in terms of mana and card costs here. Oh, that's a little bit better. He's having a hard time too, by the looks of it. We have ossification, so whatever he ends up spawning in shouldn't be an issue. Started off with a fair amount of HP, though. What a bitch. Freaking destroyed the token right as I was investing in it. We're gonna ossify that thing that he just brought in. Whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may have the target opponent lose 1 life. I don't have enough mana for that. Destroy all non-artifact creatures. Shit. Exile all cards from opponent's graveyard. Also shit. Oh, hey, that's gonna kill his creature too, so there's no reason for me to Parting Gust it. Okay, well, the best thing I can do is just hold off and just let my stuff die. He killed it for no reason. Also, I was wrong about that thing dying. Weird. Weird that he didn't die. I can make him into a fish. How many cards does he have? 4. Okay, well, probably best to save the fish card for later. Yeah. We need a creature of some sort. I mean, a wall doesn't fix what's going on, but it's something. And I can put a fist onto it to get some sapperlings. And then... okay, well, that's all I can do. Let that go through. Okay, what kind of enchantments do we have currently? Not great. I'm gonna enchant one of his creatures with this. Removes his like the stuff he's got going on, and also his menace. I'm running out of HP. It's very possible he just decides to attack with everything. He didn't, which is good. Killed my artifact, that son of a bitch. Okay, killed the hell with sword. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, that's unfortunate. So that deck was based off of sacrificing artifacts and just bringing in some thick-ass big artifacts. I was hoping not to get into a fight, but okay. So, if I remember right, harpies are really easy to deal with, actually. Like, I didn't have any issues whatsoever dealing with the harpies last time I had to fight them. So, we're going to play a little bit... like... a little bit cautiously, but not really that cautiously. Well, there goes that. Yeah, I think I will actually ossify that. Just so that that's not chipping away at my health. They don't have that much health themselves, so... Salt formation would be pretty good. That's flying. We're gonna make it into a deer to remove its flying mostly. And we'll have to wait until next turn because I don't have enough mana. Okay. We'll get the monk out. He's kind of strong enough to deal with that, but would rather get the armory before we actually lose the monk. Okay, well, mana issues getting me. Oh, there goes the monk. Shit. Hydra's grow. Oh, everything's dead. I'm just gonna concede on this one. It really doesn't help that I'm starting my max HP's going down every time I lose. We need to make our way to a place, a safe place. One of the towns. Oh my god. Oh my god, that thing looks so fast. Okay, max HP recovered. I clicked outside of the game for a moment. Is that a Rakdos demon? No, it's just a demon. Hey, this is how I got all those Warhammer 40k cards. Fighting one of these. I need a mulligan. That's better. Demons often cast things with flying, which is, I'm noticing, a bit of a blind spot for my deck. Get the Triceratops out. Yep, there's a flyer. Start producing tokens. Pollen Blight. That's actually really good. Get the Guild Mage out. We'll hold off on the Pledge of Unity because we're about to duplicate a bunch of stuff. And right now we're just trying to stay ahead of his lifelink. It's not looking great. We do have what we need to do this. Cancel that. What's this do again? Every time it deals damage, it makes 1/1s. Okay. Two, 1. Okay. He's not going to survive a hit from that. Let's Alpha Strike. Okay. Walls aren't doing anything. Make him fly. I can sacrifice these sapperlings all day. Ah, that's a problem. He's not defending with that. And I have something with reach. Well, that's no good. Got -5/5. That sucks. And I don't have anything to really block him all that well. Gotta prevent the damage. And honestly, we could Alpha Strike, and that will get us close to actually killing him. I guess. We will pay 3 life. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's the sort of thing we want. That'll get rid of all of his creatures, and then we do an Alpha Strike. Exactly how much damage we needed. Nice. Alright, cool. I didn't get anything out of that. Why didn't it pay? I've never seen something not come up with a reward. First time I've ever seen that. Do. Fungus. And also, I guess, a Minotaur. Ancient Demon. Oh, is this like old demon cards is what we're going to run into? That'd be kind of interesting to get a few of those. Oh, definitely. Definitely old magic. That's the old tap symbol and everything. I'm noticing this song is not all that useful, honestly. Must pay 1 mana every turn to keep it alive. I think we're gonna go ahead and get the tail out first. Let's get rid of his ability to fly. Still not quite a good situation. Okay. Okay, we have blockers if we go for that. I bumped my mic. But we're still screwed. Yeah, we just didn't have enough HP. That guy he came out with immediately was a bit of a strong one. That 4, damn it. That 4-1 is, and with that buff he put onto it, just really chunked my HP immediately. Hey, Sliver Shop. If you lose the flip, sacrifice it. If you win it, give the creature over to your enemy, the enemy. Why? Why? I mean, there are some cards that benefit from flipping coins, but it's a really big why. All slivers have this ability. You could just choose to flip to give your opponents the sliver or sacrifice it. Interesting. And you could do that as many times as you want. I'm just trying to figure out why you would want to do that. Huh. There's very few cards that I can think of that benefit from flipping coins. I've been in the shop before. Alright. I think we got 200 gold. Let's head to the... Which one should we go for first? Probably this one. Probably has the most common color that I'll be using. Alright. We've teleported over to the main base of the green. What we're gonna do, first we need to take a look at the shop. What do we need? Ring of 3 wishes, a plant token, heart piercer bow, unerring sling, a greatsword, or a bow. Slot right, left, 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 left. So we would be able to get one of these 2 and one of these 4. I don't know which one. Probably one of the bows. To get 1,000 gold, get that bow. The plant token is actually really good. I used to use that plant token one quite a bit. And that's the way I was able to get it, was by winning this arena all together. So that's probably how we're going to get a bunch of stuff. So the goal is to win the arena all together. So that means beating all 3 opponents, because when you beat all 3 opponents, you get a piece of equipment. But failing that, if we beat just one guy, we get 500 gold. It costs 100 gold to get in. And it's only 3 fights, and it's best of 1, so it shouldn't be too difficult to get an actual win. But that, I mean, the opponents are random. Also, I should also mention that we keep all our stats that we'd normally have. So, and the enemy keeps all their stats. So this guy only has 8 HP. Let's send this one back. It's not my favorite card in the world. Oh, he's getting some HP back already. It's a fairy trickster, so they're probably going to have a lot of flying units. And a lot of, like, tappy kind of units. So our best bet is to just overwhelm them with tokens and just straight up damage. And hopefully get some lifelink going. Okay, and that's 4 things that we'll be copying. Okay. And we'll do this. Now I have more mana than I normally would have. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And do I have enough for this? No, I don't. I'm just spending a a turn using all of my mana, extra mana from Song to get a bunch of creatures out. And I should also get this up with the lifelink. Okay. That looks dangerous. So we're going to start alpha striking. Got HP back, we killed one of their units. They're acting defensively now. And now we have trample on everything and vigilance and indestructibility. I forgot that was the last little thing of that saga. Okay, first one done. That means I get 500 gold. I think I get a card for the second win. So, second win card, it's not all that useful. I don't remember what this guy does. I'm pretty sure it's scary. Raise the alarm so early. Yeah, he's using oil tokens. Interesting. So this is a Phyrexian-based deck that he's got going on. Which is to say, not great for me. But it also means that I have a good idea what kind of stuff he'll be trying. Probably a lot of artifact-based things, right? So I may be able to stop him using the Archon. If I get to live that long, but we'll see. This has Death Touch. But if this gets killed, it will only remove the Umbra. Let's see if he blocks it. He did. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad I was able to do that. Since I don't have a good thing here, I'm just going to make another token. Let him hit. It's fine. Throw out another mana. Okay. 4 HP. We all have vigilance now, too. Okay, I can't afford this, so we're going to stop his artifacts from coming out. Then we'll Alpha Strike. It's not blocking, but he should start blocking soon, which he did. God, I love this particular saga. It doesn't seem like much, but it is actually one of the most useful ones. Okay, and we will Alpha Strike. Okay, second one won. That's good. Oh, is that a boss? Did a boss enter? Vyashnu? Ah, that hand. I'm gonna have to mulligan. I can work with this. We'll get rid of this one. And it's not a boss. It only has 11 HP. Okay, so this weasel is really good at, like, just winning on its own. Did he kill my ring? He did. He killed my ring for some reason. We now have Hydra's growth on the... Text twice, I shouldn't mess around with that. We now have Hydra's growth on the weasel, which is super good, by the way. So unless he kills it outright, we're pretty much golden. There we go. And now I just attack. because I had that enchantment I just played. That's flying, so I couldn't do anything about it. All right. What did we get? We got a Mad Staff, which gives Power Struggle, 500 gold, Planeswalker from the D&D set, and just a random card. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library, put all land cards revealed this way into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Any number of land cards from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Create a green tree folk creature token with reach, are equal to the number of lands you control. Return all permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. You get an emblem. You have no maximum hand size. You know, just really good, honestly. Allows you to go through your deck very quickly. I want to say this Power Struggle is not that good, but we'll see what it does. Vyashnu, maybe a Shaman. This might be the boss. Yeah, Mindclaw Shaman. During each player's upkeep, that player exchanges control of a random target artifact, creature, or land he or she controls for control of a random target permanent of the same value, I'm assuming. So essentially it's going to shuffle each other's stuff around. Not the worst thing in the world, I guess. Okay. We'll just auto. Fucking shit, why did I auto? Oh, that includes lands. Oh, wow, that really fucked me. Oh, that really fucked me. It's always gonna do the lands. We ain't making it out of this one, boys. I'm conceding. Also, we're removing the Power Struggle. Cool to see, bad to use. We only lost 100 gold on that one. I have no idea what that enemy is. Some kind of elf? These two are definitely elves. That challenger is gonna probably win the entire thing. Unless that's the boss. Is a fairy? Never seen the fairy before. I mean, I got 2 mana. I might be able to make that. Okay, I have 3 mana. I can make that work. Pixie Guide. If you would roll 1 or more dice, instead roll that many dice plus 1 and ignore the lowest roll. Well, that's a dice synergy. Not really a synergy. That still doesn't make that one card make sense yet, but still, it's something. I would expect all of the Pixies cards to be flying. They don't have much HP. We're gonna just make this as strong as possible. Damn it. Alright, hop to it. They're gonna do at least 3 damage next turn. If they don't block, they'll be down to 1 HP. If they don't block, they'll kill me next round. It's a good thing they blocked. We'll keep him from casting sorceries. And also, they're dead. They're just dead. Okay, we won the first one, which means we got the 500 gold. Looks like the challenger did win. That's bad news for me because I don't think I'm strong enough to fight a challenger right now. Currently, we don't have any reason to cast any of those. I should have blocked that. Up to it. Okay, he's getting a bit scared of what I got going on. I now have a Plains on a force, so the best viewers, the ambusher can be procced. And we're gonna hold off on using any more mana. Oh, cancel that. You know what? Fuck it. Do it. And then this one. Okay. I've already used my land. And we'll attack with all three of these. They only have 12 HP, so yeah, they did block. Gonna throw her out. She will get weaker as my creatures die. Which isn't the greatest, but at least we're like thinning out the enemy's stuff. This removes abilities. So if I use this on core, her +2/+2 for each aura attached to it will disappear on me. We can sacrifice this to draw a card, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, that's a pretty good get. And we're going to upgrade the builder's talent, so next time I cast something like that, I'll get some additional benefits there. Alright, time to use the transformation. Oh right, it gives a 1/1. That's what it does. And we'll throw out the core. There's a chance that they'll block this, but we'll see. They did block it, but not intelligently. They could have killed it. Level 3, target non-creature, non-land permanent in your graveyard. None of this would work. That's okay. Can I use this like right away? I can. Okay. She's getting more powerful. All I need really is trample and lifelink, and we got this one in the bag. No, that would be pretty nice. Okay, so we just doubled her power. If you're wondering how that worked, the card that I just played, it spawns a token for how much power your strongest unit has. This had 9 before, so it spawned 9 tokens. Her power is based off of how many creatures you have. So, yeah, pretty good. Unless they have Death Touch, you're pretty screwed. Levels? Oh man, I haven't seen that in a long time. Elves you control have add 2 mana to your mana pool. That would be kind of nice if they had cards in hand. They do not have cards in hand, by the way. They have a few creatures with reach, but they're only blocking for 1 turn. I guess I could put the Elven Bow onto anyone, though. I can't block that. There we go. Elf destroyed. Oh, God damn it, we have to fight the Challenger. I remember Challengers being insanely difficult. Like some real crazy bullshit. Good news is we got extra land out immediately, and that's pretty good. We have ossification. We can also use this to get more tokens out, and this to buff up everything. Oh, and we got assault formation, which is great. Buddy's dog is up and moving. Okay, I kind of fucked that up. That's fine, because we didn't really want to attack this turn anyway. I'm gonna put another one of these down, and we're gonna ossify, even though this is probably not the best target for it. I immediately regret ossifying. How much mana do I need for this? 3? Do I have 3? I do not have 3. I can still attack with this, though. Oh, one of the issues with fighting a fucking Challenger is he has a lot of HP, too. 3/3 and flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's enough. I don't have vigilance, though, so he could turn around and just nuke me, but... I mean, 7 damage going to his face is pretty big. Okay, 4 damage with this one. 9 damage with him. I mean, if he doesn't block, he's dead. So he's gonna have to block these. Now reduce how much damage he's gonna be doing the next turn. Kind of saving me, I'm pretty sure. So we're alpha striking. You can't block the 9s. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage coming in. And he didn't block. Good, good, good. And I just attack with this, and that should be it. Cool. We beat a Challenger. Let's see what equipment we got this time. Another Power Struggle staff. Shit. I'll be honest. God damn it. Now this got the 500 gold. I don't think we could sell these staves, by the way. Okay, let's see what this is about. These hiccup metal freaks ain't from around here. Find the Phyrexian camp and defeat all the enemies in there. Travel to town once you do that. So we need to find a camp and kill those Phyrexians. He'll probably tell me where the camp is. Track quest. And let's take a look at our map. It says it's south. Drunken Plea. Wow, that's pretty far south. Best bet is just to teleport to the Red Town. I'm doing this partially because I'm actually interested in getting a bunch of Phyrexian cards down the line as well. Depending on what's in this camp too, I may get some boosters and whatnot. And plus, doing the quest will also... What the fuck is that? Doing the quest will also increase my reputation in town, and that will reduce the cost of all the equipment that I'm looking at too. So, knock off $50, you know, of like, let's say the bow. Mulligan. That's a little bit better. I can work with this. Probably get rid of the ambusher because I have no way of getting him out for free, and that's like his whole thing. I messed that up. I'll probably put down the builder's talent first. Oh, it's like that, huh? Okay. Get the elf out. We got Tale of Korra out. We can attack using this. They'll probably block it. That's fine. Sacrifice the elf. Oh, it's like that, huh? Jeez. +1 until the end of the turn. Yeah, we definitely have to block that every turn. We're gonna put that at the bottom of the library. Unfortunately, I do have to actually block this. Oh, he didn't do the thing. He didn't use all of his mana to make it strong to kill my thing. And now it's like a situation where I can just, like, I got that HP back. It's actually looking way better for me now. That's a very strange thing for it to not do. Okay, that one can do the same thing, I see. Let's fill my area. Let's fill my area up with sapperlings. So now I have blockers as well. Alright, cool. Man, this one came out like before they had the formatting right on that particular type of card. Choose two, and there's a bunch of different options in that paragraph. Is this the place? I think this is the place. So it's a fire-based or a red-based Phyrexian base. Unless I'm in the wrong place, but I'm pretty sure I'm in the right place. Officially at 1,000 gold. The goal is to kill everything in here. I'm just kind of looking around at the moment. That guy must be the guy in charge. Because he's got a 2 chests and a freaking booster pack behind him. Oh. Oh, Wolfie's back. Yes, I am streaming. We'll throw that one back, and only 2 mana, that's not great. Oop. I think we will start with this boy.
Sacrifice the boy.
Sacrifice the boy. Okay, now we have a wall. If we get assault formation out, he's going to be even less likely to attack. I think we're going to throw in Boromir, actually. Oh, that's not good. That thing is fucking scary. Oh, you know what? I got this. Let's just do this. Here, have a fish instead. Okay. So we fished that whole situation up. Now we have this guy out. Pledge of Unity is okay. Hydra's Growth is probably my best bet in terms of surviving this. Odd choice for him to attack with that, but okay. 5 damage. That's not good. Get some HP back. We don't have any more mana. We don't have enough mana to do that. This has vigilance, so we can just attack. Okay, block that. Fuck. Fuck. I gotta block it, but he's going to die in the process. Shit. Okay, okay. I think we were kind of close, honestly, to winning that. More mana more quickly would be nice. So Arbor Druid, Arbor Boy, Arbor Sloth, whatever that thing is called. And like a board wipe would have been really nice in the middle of that, but I don't have, like, I need mana for that. That's a big issue. Let's see here. Inventory. Let's remove the colors we're not using right now. We've got a lot of Sapperling cards. I feel like we're missing some combo pieces for the Sapperling stuff. Like, we need more of this guy, for example. What's this do again? Draw a card. Feature from your graveyard to your hand and draw a card. It's actually really good. Could throw another Builder's Talent in. Oh wait, hold on. 2 mana, gain 3 life, 1/3. You know what? Throw it in. This would actually be pretty good too. Gives me some deck control and a creature down the line once it resolves itself. I'm gonna remove this guy. I'm kind of on the fence about the Spirit Dancer and that boy, but only a little bit. I never seem to get full use out of this one. Whenever you cast your second spell, draw a card and make a 0/3 white wall. Yeah, I feel like I never actually get use out of that, so we'll get rid of that. Kind of thinning up the deck to increase the odds on getting lands every turn. Or like, lands at the beginning, rather. This Scry 2 will help out with that too. Okay. Alright, let's go back there. Maybe we'll start knocking out the small boys first. I don't know what a bull deck would look like, but I know I don't want to fight one right now. Need those boots repaired. Wait, can't I repair them? Just like now? 400 gold? Yeah, sure. So I should be moving like 15% faster, which is like super duper helpful. Also, I have 666 gold. Ooh. The gold of the beast. Hey, first card I play. We got that and that, huh? I say both of them go to the bottom of my deck. They're too expensive to play right now. And, yeah, they're too expensive to play right now. Gain 2 life. Dwarf token. What's this? What is this? Oil counter. Create a 1/1 goblin. Only if an oil counter was removed from a permanent. Okay. Okay, right now this thing isn't scary right now, but next turn we'll put a Umbra onto it, and then eventually get it flying and all that stuff. Does it have... No, it doesn't have Vigilance. Okay. Destroyed my ring, that son of a bitch. The only thing that I don't like is that he doesn't have vigilance, so I'm gonna hold off on attacking. Is this what I think it is? Whenever he's dealt damage, seek that many non-land cards. At the beginning of your next end step, discard those cards. Shit. Any Phyrexian, like something that costs 4 or 5 mana, and is called like Phyrexian Harvester or Phyrexian like Obliterator and all that stuff, they're very overpowered cards. They're part of a kind of a set or like a run of cards that just are really strong. Just really strong. Okay, let's we got vigilance now, so. He does not have flying on that, so we're just going to go over everything. Bonk. Easy win. We're going to get a lot of red cards out of this. Free 1/1. Interesting. I mean, red is fine. I've actually been using a lot of red decks recently in Magic the Gathering Arena. I have a mono red lizard deck currently that is good enough to get me to Mythic. Which, oh boy. It's one of the few decks that I have in that game that is Mythic level. Okay, we got the wall. We're gonna put out the Siege Horn. Got some HP back from that. We're gonna go ahead and buff up the Siege Horn so that this thing can start getting stronger and stronger. Excuse me. I mean, I don't see any reason not to make it stronger. I have 44 HP. This thing's up to 1212. And the enemy is 18 now. The enemy is freaking having a hard time. This is why you want, like, if you have a white-green deck, having a lot of auras can be extremely good. Aura-based decks can get crazy. I mean, one White's current like best deck involves having a lot of auras and creatures that get buffed up by auras like that. So they're furnace goblins. Okay. This guy, the stoat. Interesting. It's called a stoat. I know stoats are a real thing, but interesting. I should not attack because he could block with both and kill the stoat. He's not going to outdamage me. Especially since I have 2 sets of lifelink on this now. They do stack these particular lifelinks. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I have a fish. They all right. At the beginning of your upkeep, put an oil counter on another. Oh yeah. I mean, that's kind of useful if I really want to go for a oil-based Phyrexian thing. Remember, the quest is to kill everything here. Well, there goes that. I got nothing but tap lands in hand. It's kind of a slow start. Got the 4/0/4 wall. Let's get the assault formation out so that thing is actually kind of dangerous to the enemy. And we hold on to for our turn. Incubation. Ah, shit. Something you used to see a lot more in standard. Now it's... I think all the incubation cards rotated out, so you don't see it as much anymore. Alright, let's get this guy out. He gets really strong if you get the right situation going for him. There goes my thing. My wall. We could ossify that, but it's only a 2/2. Not worried about losing that. Ooh, finally get to use Divine Favor. He's not scared of it yet, but he's gonna get there. Gonna go ahead and ossify the one that's blocking. And this should be it. Man, that Katara and Toph card, pretty good. I can see these cards I'm getting working pretty well with some of the red cards that came out of Duskmourn. What the fuck was that? be able to get some HP back from the Enlightenment. Honestly, I like both of these, so we're going to keep both of them. Let me check my stream. Okay, cool. There goes my artifact. It is, I never use it, but it is a actual good like thing that they love targeting. We'll throw the bread out to draw an extra card. Did I pretty sure I threw out a land, right? Yeah, I did. They're not attacking anymore, that's good. Get some 1/1s out. Gonna get her out, even though honestly she's not all that useful in this situation. This has first strike, nice. Pollen Blight Wings. That could be really good with certain cards that we have. We don't have those cards right now, but like down the line could be pretty good. Go ahead and eat the bread. It's not too surprising that he blocked that way. Can we fit this onto him right now? We can. Okay, that's working out pretty well. Unless he has a like a board wipe, we're doing pretty good. He doesn't have any reach or flying as well. Gonna go ahead and sacrifice this for an extra card. Damn. I was hoping for some kind of lifelink. I'm a little bit worried because I'm not doing that much damage, honestly. Oh god, I have a bit of indigestion going. It's a very, very tokeny situation we got going on. Let's go ahead and put this onto him. I should have put it onto the Spirit Dancer. I keep forgetting. And I could do Fungal Sprouting, but honestly, it's just going to make 3 more. Alright, next turn we're going to Alpha Strike. I probably should have Alpha Strike this turn. The enemy's taking longer and longer to do their turns because I have so many tokens. And now he has a lot of tokens. A Wolfie has returned. Alright, Alpha Strike time. The only thing that got through was my freaking flying unit. Nice. Yu-Gi-Oh is totally a better card game. Totally. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh is all fucking Greek to me or French or whatever.
You got it right.
What? Oh, it's Greek. Shit. Well, yeah, I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh, so you got me. It's very possible it is a better card game. I just don't know anything about it. Freaking Unisub, Uni. Have Unisub? It's Unisab by the. Okay. Have you ever seen like Magic the Gathering Forge? It's a game I'm playing right now, and it's pretty good. Pretty good. It's pretty damn good. And it's free. It's free and good. We're going to put this onto her. This will create 2 sapperlings, buffing up her capabilities. And it also gives her trample, which is something I keep forgetting that's what that does. And we're gonna put another one of these out, creating 2 more sapperlings, buffing her up, because her power and toughness is equal to the amount of creatures that we have. So attack again. And we are going to go ahead and put Unflinching Courage onto her. And that will give her lifelink and trample. Similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! That's it. Well, if you ever want to learn the game, this is actually a pretty decent free way of going about doing it. He incubated? That son of a bitch. Although, honestly, it is confusing as shit when you first start. Okay, she's up to 16, has trample, lifelink, we should be fine. Trample means any excess damage I do to a creature goes through and hits the enemy, like commander, or like the HP pool for the enemy. Sacrifice an artifact or land, draw a card. Taps this as well. Huh. That could be pretty good. If you have an artifact-based deck, yeah, that could be pretty good. Okay, he's the last one. I've killed all of his little boys. I have a quest to kill everything in this place. If I kill this guy, I'll get not only the quest bonuses, but also the stuff that's behind him. So let's see if we can beat him. He beat the shit out of me last time. I would need at least 1 mana, 1 green mana. But let's see if we can make this work. I'm gonna go to bed. Okay, I'll catch you later, Uni. Thanks for stopping by the way. Guess we get the ring out. Ringu. Another quick mana, but no green mana. Okay, we got a builder's talent. Also, he's got the forge out. Fuck. Oh no. Okay, what the forge does is it creates a creature every turn of increasing danger every turn. So the first turn it's out, it creates a 1/1 creature. The second turn it's out, it creates a 2/1 creature, then 3/1, 4/1, so on and so forth. And usually when someone has that kind of card, it's paired up with like freaking it's paired up with a bunch of like things that benefit from having creatures like that, like artifact creatures and stuff. Oh my god, I need a very specific type of mana and I'm not getting it. Okay, at least I can block again. Slow him down. Slow him down until I get the right mana. Fucking shit, it's white again. Alright, we're conceding. He's got 3 forges out now, by the way. Let's go get healed, and we'll try that again. Also, by the way, the monsters don't respawn, so all those guys we killed are gonna stay dead. Shit, almost got away. If I kill this, I may get some gold and I can get that bow I was eyeing in the green area. Okay, I gotta mute for 1 moment. Nice. His blender, he was running his blender. Also, I don't think the blender was being picked up by the mic, which is really surprising. I did mute it, but like I didn't see any preview of the blender going. We could put this out to rush out one of these. Yeah, let's do that. Next turn, this will give me 1 mana because of the wall. And I'll throw down another mana myself. Put to that N amount. Well, we'll see. Not enough mana. We have nothing else in our hand that would work. Alright, we'll change out his creature here with a fish. Just so it's not a threat. And the song will expire and give us nothing. So it's going to be at least next turn before we get the Archon out. Okay, he has a lot of artifacts, right? Yeah. So let's block artifacts. The thing with this card is it makes it so neither of us can cast what it's mentioning. So I chose artifacts because I know I don't have very many artifacts in my deck. It's all like stuff like enchantment auras and stuff like that. Now, if I chose enchantment auras, that would be a stupid idea. But I didn't choose that because I am really smart. We'll throw this character out. We'll throw this onto him. I'll produce some sapperlings. Honestly, not a real good reason to be doing that. Okay, he tried to block me, but this thing he spawned didn't have any flying or like reach or anything. If you control 3 or more artifacts, deal 4 damage. Okay. That's a really strong card. That's a pretty strong card. That's a really strong card. It's a 1 cost potential 4 damage, damn. To any target. That includes like players, like it includes creatures, players, planeswalkers. That's a really strong card. Fuck. Yeah, dude, mulligan, damn. We're getting deep into this playlist. I'm starting to hear some weird soundtracks. We could do Fist of Ironwood. Cruise vehicles toughness rather than its power. Interesting. Also interesting that there was a crew vehicle system even back when that card came out. I think the way I'm going to get around that is to ossify whatever vehicle he tries to crew it with. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm going to do. I know it's going to sound weird, but this fucking Birth of Meletis is super good. I got the order wrong on that, by the way. I could have made an extra wall. I'm attacking with the Weasel because it's getting me HP every turn I do that on. Enemy's getting mana screwed real bad. I'm kind of having the same thing happen, by the way. And at this point, we could just start alpha striking, and some of it will get through. One onto everything. Alpha strike. And that should be him dead. Damn, I was kind of hoping for that that one ox. Creatures deal no damage this turn. Ah, interesting. Remove a 1/1 counter. That means that I can also just put like something like Hydra's Growth onto this. And every time the enemy goes to attack me, I just remove one counter and make it so that they can't do any damage. They go all in with all their creatures. I remove all the damage during a turn, and then the next turn I'm just free to attack. This is another one of the big places that we want to fart our way through. None of these are bosses. I think the guys who are running around, like these characters running around, do respawn. The ones in the rooms do not respawn. Yule Town, so all Christmassy things. There's a shop here, but I have to fight a penguin to get to it. 2 shops here. Yeah, some like dungeons and stuff actually have shops. I remember seeing a elf shop a while back in a elf like area. We're going to check the black cards and black equipment to see what we can get. There's a bow's interesting, but like I don't think it's as good as like that's not what we're looking for. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for. Here we go. Mad staff. That's definitely not what we're looking for. We don't need any more mad staffs. We could also sell cards if we really wanted to. If you're wondering, there is a cost to teleporting around, by the way. Cost is very, very minimal, if I'm being completely honest. Let's... Oh, we can't teleport from in here. I assume like things like Hill Giant Club and stuff like that is just standard equipment that just starts on the battlefield. And then when I summon something in, I would have to like attach it to someone. Yeah, Hill Giant Club. Smith, that's not what we're looking for. Traveler's Amulet, Shard Token. Starting hand 1. Probably additional one, like additional card. Shard Token, Traveler's Amulet. Traveler's Amulet. What the fuck does that do? It's 5,000 gold. I mean, it's worth... It might be worth... I would have to sell so many cards. Let's not. We know that the bow is going to be good. And the bow is cheap. So we have a fallback even if we don't find anything in each of these main cities. Heavy Arbalist. Ring of Immortals. We have that one already. We got it as a prize earlier. Aladdin's Ring. I remember that one not being all that useful. Bone Splitter. Okay, that might... I think that one might actually be really good. Where's the inn? We're going for Bone Splitter. So, we're going to keep these Galvanic Blasts because it could be useful down the line. We got Bellacore at some point? Wait, hold on. Enters the battlefield, you draw X cards and lose X HP, where X is the number of demons you control. Whenever another demon enters the battlefield under your control, it deals damage equals to its power to any target. Fuck. That's really good. Sell that. Let's go ahead and sell that. I don't see myself making a colorless artifact thing going on. Oh, we're trying to get to 2,500. Sacrifice X, return X, put on top of your library from your graveyard. It's too expensive. It's just too expensive to use. I'd have to get like so many like things like there's a card in Aether Drift that gives you additional mana to do only abilities. It's like 2 mana if you tap it. You'd have to get so many cards like that to do that. Deals 1 damage to that player. That's kind of good, especially if I could stack it. Okay, all of that stuff is actually really interesting and would work extremely well in the decks I want to eventually make. Kobold. I would love to make a Kobold deck. I don't even know what it would look like. I'm gonna go ahead and... I know it's really good. Ah, fuck, I don't want to keep that. I'll sell this one because I don't see his spirit deck working out. Draw a card. Maybe. Fungus Sliver. Let's sell 2 of these. I've actually been buying up a bunch of Sliver cards over in Magic the Gathering Arena to see if I can put together a Sliver-based like historic deck. Okay. And we're gonna get that axe. Probably should check to see if that axe has like what slot that axe takes, come to think about it. Left. That's the same hand as the that other thing. Okay, axe gotten. It's the same hand as what this staff uses. So I'll still have my ring, and now I have the axe. If I remember, the axe gives you like 3-0, something like that, when you equip it to a creature. And yeah, we just need to walk down there and see if we can challenge that boy again. The unfortunate thing about fighting this particular battle is, yeah, sure, I'm going to get like 2 treasure chests and a booster, but it's going to be a hard battle, and I don't get any max HP out of it. Which is one of the benefits of fighting a lot of hard battles. It increases my max HP. We're getting closer to having a good Saproling deck going. Fuck, this music's too chill. Alright, round number 3. Let's see if we can kill this thing. Yeah, blown. Plus 2-0, equip 1. So yeah, it's cheap to equip. And outside of that, it's also another target for them to remove. Got nothing but tap lands. So a very slow start from me. Very, very slow start. I'm so screwed. Okay. We need to raise the alarm on this. And then equip this onto him. To start killing some of these things. Unfortunately, we lost. Oh, hold on. Just barely survived. Raise the alarm again. And we'll throw this onto him. Well, that's probably not the best idea. Probably should have upgraded builder's talent too. Okay, he's not doing nothing now. So let's upgrade this before I forget. And we'll get the ring out. I'm going to use the ring. What's the equip on this? 1? We're going to use the ring on the sloth. Trample haste, okay. Okay, he's going to get stronger and stronger. I'm going to throw out the warrior here. That'll make everything a little bit more dangerous for him. And is there any permanents in my graveyard? No, there isn't. I think we're at that stage where I can just start attacking. He's not going to block that because... Fuck. Yeah, that's the forward shit. That's not good. It's really not good. Non-creature, non-land. That includes... No, that includes this stuff over here. If I have the initiative, I do not have the initiative right now. This kills creatures. Breach oil counter. That needs to die. And yeah, that's about all I can do. This wall token is unable to actually attack unless I get a specific card. Okay, here we go. Attack with this. Fuck, that's not good. That's also not good. Okay. Pretty screwed. Partially because I gave him a fucking fish. Yeah, I'm dead. That was kind of close. All right, we need to heal, and we'll try again. I think we're getting closer to killing that guy. By the way. The hell? Oh, okay. For a sec, I thought that raccoon was counted as flying. Also, I want to fight that thing. It looks like it has special cards. Naked mole rat. Oh. Freaking... Oh, no. I once fought a chicken in this game and got a special piece of equipment and some special chicken cards. It was a pretty easy fight, if you're wondering. We're gonna get her out first. Not very strong yet, but we'll get there. Naked Mole Rat has a lot of HP. It's not blocking yet. What's this? Put a 1/1 spirit creature token onto the battlefield for each shrine that you own. Fuck, that would be amazing in the current set. Well, this Alpha Strike will finish him off. Surprising that he has a shrine-based deck. I'm assuming that's a shrine-based deck. Interesting grouping of cards. Interesting elf card I just got. That might actually be kind of useful down the line if I go for an elf deck. I kind of want to kill this guy, turn in the quest, and call the stream. But, you know, I gotta kill this guy. Okay. I mean, wait, it's a decent spread of stuff. I'm noticing I'm never getting the initiative on this, by the way. Like, it hasn't... I don't remember it ever happening. What did you do? What did he do? Discard a card, draw 2 cards. Okay. That's bad news, but not the worst news. Got the forge out, that's bad news. Wait. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Fuck. I was hoping that would be permanent. We'll just block the one. Because we want Boromir to be the one that carries us here. I am going to go ahead and use ossification right now, though. And we'll go with this. Because oh, this guy completely counters the forge, come to think about it. Because he has first strike. And lifelink. So as long as I never attack using him, we should be fine. Maybe I'll put this over on him instead. I don't have the mana for it. Okay, we'll just hold off. Extra HP is kind of nice. All will be one. One or more counters on a permanent or player. All will be one deals that much damage to target opponent, creature, or an opponent controls or planeswalker. Fuck, that's probably not good for me. We can't attack right now because this guy's blocking us. Or can we? I forgot I had Toph out. I mean, that we could if I tapped myself. But that doesn't tap. That particular creature does not tap. Alright, start getting these guys out. And I think I may sacrifice a land. Well, no. So we kind of want to get this guy out. So I can't get the effect from the Toph thing. Because this guy doesn't tap himself when he attacks. We could attack with this, and he would get the effect, but they just kill it. Okay. And I'm not worried about the damage coming in on that. There goes the one thing I had going. We're going to stop him from casting artifacts. And I don't have any more mana, so... Okay, we've countered his forge. This is great. And we're going to sacrifice this for some card draw. Okay, that's actually really useful. We'll have to, like, have that. I'm going to eat this bread. Only gives me HP, but whatever. This has vigilance, so we'll just attack. He doesn't have anything to block flyers. Okay. Throw this out. This will create some tokens. But I mean, I think we're pretty much done. Yeah, the forge would have killed me if I didn't have the weasel, by the way. Nice. Ooh, we got the forge. That's something I see myself using right now, but holy shit, we got the forge. Incubate 2. Whenever an enchanted land is tapped, 4 mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of any color. Okay. 3 or more oil counters, add 1 mana of any color. When he becomes tapped, exile target card from a graveyard and put an oil card counter onto him. Okay. Oh, I just got the stuff right now. I thought I would have to return. So 800 gold, and we got a lot of black and red, black and green cards. Elf Advisor, okay. East, oh, Alchemy card. Phyrexian, Elf, Snow Spirit. Whenever whenever a land enters the battlefield under enchanted player's control, you create a 2/2. Interesting. Aura Curse. Seems a bit strong, if I'm being completely honest. Okay. Green Lord of the Rings card. 3/3 and trample for 3 mana. That's kinda... I have auras that do better than that. Whenever... As long as Pact Weapon is attached to a creature, you don't lose the game whenever you have 0 or less health. That also means that you can still lose the game if, like, they get a room victory or something like that. Draw a card and reveal it. You can also lose the game from milling yourself by the looks of it. Blurry card. All creatures get 2 -2. +2 -2 until the end of the turn. Counters token decks. And what set did we get these from? Phyrexia. It's not surprising. It's all red too. Okay. That went pretty well. We got a shit ton of gems. We got a bunch of monies. Fortunately, it's not enough money to buy anything that would actually help us out right now. But, what was the place we got that quest at? It was the green area, right? So we'll use this to go back to the green area. Let's see what the prices are now. Because it gave us 3 reputation, right? So I think that reduces the price of everything by 3%. Here. Yeah, so whatever that equals out to be. It looks like, yeah, something, some amount of percentage. Yeah, 3%. No, 1.5%. Well, whatever. So the prices are a little bit lower. Just a skosh. And we could take another quest to lower it even more. And they'll pay me again and all that stuff. That's like one way you can get all the equipment that you need. Yeah. Pretty decent. We're gonna save. We're gonna save over this. Okay. And yeah, we should be good. I hope you guys had a good time. It was a 3-hour stream. Shorter than the last one, but like I think shorter streams are the way to go for YouTube.